Those memories. So dark. Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Let my name echo in song! Make way for the attack! Scatter! Skyward! Truth repeats its course! Too late for it!
Evil conquering! Here!
Let the world collide! Yoo-hoo! Seize the skies! Scatter! Gears of the storm!
Foreign! Lament! Worthless!
Let my name echo in song! Shall any... Forward! Scatter! Have fun with this gift! Dare to mess with me? Skyward! Wait for regrets! Scatter! Time to shine! Don't... Look at me! Flame clouds converge! Scatter!
Worthless! Here!
Scatter!
Đồ. Tí nữa.
Secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the...
Anh vào trước đi, em đang bận này cái. Đang bận. Vào game trước đi. Game nào cũng được. Anh chơi game nào? Thế anh gọi em gì? Anh có chơi Anime Defender không? Con đâu anh?
O Hydro Archon, bless our child with health and wisdom.
I prefer magic, personally.
I think the next one's a trial.
That's all well and good, but I just want our child to grow up safe and sound.
Bless our child with health and wisdom.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Boring! There's quality here. Yeah.
Shower me with praise! Seize the skies! Inconsequent! Skyward! Scatter! Truth repeats its course. Dare to...
Worthless! Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Yeah! Scatter! Let the world collide! Stray clouds converge! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Have fun with this gift!
If it's useful, I'll take it. There's quality here.
Worthless! Time to shine! Shower me with that! Scatter!
Boring!
Seize the skies!
Here! Worthless! Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern. If it's useful, I'll take it. Useless!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Perhaps one should invent some form of curio discernment mechanism. If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
Even though most of the academia's restrictions have significantly relaxed, I'm still a bit worried that the Matra might give her I need to stay here to keep an eye on the situation. Kale, can you head to Sumeru City and find out why?
Does it have to be me?
I'd only assign a job this important to someone I trust. Are you not feeling well?
Oh no, I'm fine. I've completely recovered. It's just that if I'm going to see her, I think I need to mentally prepare myself first.
I know. You'll have a tough time if you go by your...
Oh, hey there!
It's been a while. What a coincidence. I was just thinking about asking you to accompany Kale to Sumeru City. Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just that this matter concerns research banned by the academia. Not the sort of thing you'd shout from the rooftops. Also, you happen to know about this situation. There are very few people I can trust to be discreet right now. After giving it much thought, I believe you're the most suitable person for this task. It's complicated, and this isn't the best place to talk about it. You might have heard about her in Sumeru before. Her name is Farazan, and she's a very experienced senior researcher. Let's just say that a huge part of Kasharawar's mechanical research over the past 100 years has used her academic discourse and manuscript. She is, but she vanished for 100 years because of a certain incident. She only returned to the academia after being found in the wilderness a few years ago. Because of that, her current personality can be a bit, strange, as is her attitude towards Kale.
I'm getting a headache just thinking about it.
She doesn't have bad intentions, so you don't have to be scared.
I'll try.
Yes. Kasharawar and Spontamod researchers are often quite prejudiced, so I can't trust them with this matter. However, Farazan isn't influenced by modern thinking. In our previous correspondence through letters, she indicated that she'd be willing to help. It's already past our arranged meeting time, but she still hasn't shown up. I don't think so. With her personality, it's more likely that she got wrapped up in some sort of trouble. Anyway, can you go with Kale to the Academia and check on Farazan for me?
Thank goodness. I was so anxious.
I'm counting on you two. Our task is important, but not that urgent. If Farazan After all, if she's distracted by other things...
All right, let's go! Strike a
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
Let my name echo in song!
Yep! Make way for the adept!
Truth repeats its course. Too late for regret.
Boring!
Hey!
Our bond is strong!
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
I see everything. Dissipate. Yeah! Grow, grow, grow! Huh.
Yeah! Skyward!
Yeah! Strike a pose!
Yeah! Skyward!
How dare you! Get with me! Commit it to memory!
Happy to oblige.
Yoo-hoo! Ah! The show begins!
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward!
Sorry, what did you say? Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
Farzan, I said that you need to give us an answer.
Yes. And did you forget to add madam when you addressed me earlier?
Your hearing is perfectly fine. Madam Farzan, we don't want to make things difficult for you. However, you haven't been teaching courses or supervising theses these past few years. Isn't this rather problematic as an advisor? Never mind the students, even other advisors are starting to complain.
And who, if I may ask, complained? If they have any issue with me, tell them to talk to me themselves rather than waste any of your time. You don't have to tell me anything. I very well know that it's those people from Haravatat. How?
But Madam Farzan, it has been a long while.
Academic contribution cannot simply be divided between the tangible and the intangible. The issue here, I believe, in any case, makes no sense to use a metric like this to evaluate a mentor. Which sage set...
Wait! Madam Farzan, please let me finish.
That's her, all right. But the person with her doesn't look like a Matra. Shh! She hates it when people call her young. Her body apparently stopped aging during the year she was gone. So that's why she looks the same as she did 100 years ago. Okay.
Anyway, Akara Crafts and the leader of Kasharawar they're wondering if you'd be interested.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Kale! Why are you here at the academia? Are you feeling... I'm much better, Madam Farzan. It's all thanks to the Traveler and the... Have you been sleeping well? You seem to be developing some eye bags. No, it's because I'm a slow learner. It's good to be hardworking, but you need to take care of your health. I'll have to give Tainari a right talking to when I see him. I'll also prepare some health supplements for you. There's really no need. Ah, and is the person beside you the legendary Traveler? Oh, I've heard much about you before. In fact, I've been meaning to meet you for a while now. It is thanks to you, after all, that the academia is finally getting back on its... I'd wager it's those Kasharawar dunderheads finding excuses so that I'd go to their darshan.
Today.
What a waste of free time these folks are. Now you two are here at Tainari's behest, I take it. Of course. What now? She seems so... Master said there's no rush. But I know I feel for Madame Farzan. But if I get her in trouble with the academia, then she won't... Yeah, that would be the best for them both. I'll check with Master later and see, but I'm sure he'll say, The best thing you can do now is study hard, so I don't have to give you remedial lessons. Huh? Oh, yes! This way she can get her... So if I also stay and help... that's still okay then. I'm counting on you.
Huh. I have to teach students from Haravatat or owe Ksharawar a favor. It strikes...
We're back, Madame Farazan. The Traveler said that he can stay and help you.
Oh! Why, I couldn't ask for more. In fact, I'm rather curious about the type of person the Traveler is. You were the one who taught Azar a lesson after all. That said, is that so? Good. Now, should I apply to teach a course with Haravatat or join the collaborative...
You might have heard of it before. Haravatat is an academic faction that researches languages and runes.
Now, not was. Still am.
Yes, of course. But current Haravatat students can't really... understand her direction.
In summary, I mean to interpret the configurations and solutions of ruin mechanisms via the deciphering of on-site stone carvings and unearthed documents.
The research method is supported by Haravatat, yes, but the content deals heavily with both ruins and mechanisms. This will make it difficult for students. Also, there are fewer and fewer unexplored ruins left nowadays, and Ksharawar researchers have been developing their own theories on mechanisms. As such, they don't need to rely on ancient documents.
They're far too complacent. I'm telling you, things weren't like this 100 years ago. All researchers back then were in. Nowadays, all people are interested in are mainstream subjects and pop. Also, the people here think that my research is why I think they could all stand to learn from Kale. She's a hard-working...
Huh? Why me?
Ah, if only those who came to my lectures were... Speaking of which, are you feeling better? You don't have...
I just remembered that I have a lot of study...
Are you telling me to start a reading course for
Huh?
Wait. Although Tainari has academic dealings with the academia, he isn't considered part of it. This means that Kale isn't...
No, he's right. The old academia became consumed by their... There must surely be many people like Kale and Sumeru who are passionate about learning. The old academia paid no heed to them. But if I start a reading course for Kale as a pilot, perhaps this shall come to benefit many more people in the future.
I'll need to go back and ask if this is in accordance with regulations.
Oh, save yourself the extra trouble. I'll come with you. If there's any argument, Traveler, Kale, do wait...
Wait!
Yeah! Got him!
I can't believe she rushed right in after we arrived. She's really headstrong. Oh, how did things turn out like this? No, not really. Madame Farazan is a brilliant scholar. Even Master thinks it's just that she can get a bit too passionate sometimes. I don't know how to handle that. Maybe it's because she wants to take me in as a student? It's just like that researcher said. The academia has I don't really get it. But it does seem like Haravatat students who are interested in mechanisms and applications of the elements generally enroll in Ksharawar and Madame Farazan also refuses to accept random students just to make up numbers. She still hasn't found a student she likes, but she seems to like my attitude toward learning. It's because I'm a slow learner that I have no choice but to stay up late and study. Whenever she compliments me, I feel it's not that. Madame Farazan respects my choices. She sometimes brings food to Gandharvaville for me. And each time she says that now that you mention it,
Kale, Traveler, thank you for waiting. I argued with the higher-ups and convinced them of the practicality and necessity of educating the general public. If I'm not mistaken, they're the students of my classmates' students. They're a lot less forceful than their predecessors, though. I'd say they...
amazing.
It's just that we need to fill in every... Let's see now. What do we need to fill in? Course name, learning objectives, teaching methods. That's a bit too general, I'd say. After all, this class is as such. We'll need a more specific...
That's true. If we use children's teaching materials...
And you have your job as a forest ranger, Kale. People who attend this course in the future are also likely to have life commitments. We need more effective teaching.
Master always tells me that practice is the best way to learn.
It must have been difficult to get books in Sumeru in recent years. Expanding literacy is a capital notion. Now that the academia is easing restrictions on the circulation of books, there should be more people who have become interested in reading. So that's next on the list. I fear that I'm at a loss as to which books youngsters like nowadays. Would The Legend of Antara be too old? Fair.
Me? I've been reading light novels from Inazuma. I heard that ever since we were allowed to sell
Light novels? This is my first time hearing about such a thing, but I doubt I will procure...
Wait for us, Madame Fars! You wouldn't think someone as fast as her is over 100. Let's pick up the pace and catch up to her!
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Wait! My mechanical masterwork!
What a long and mildly ungrammatical title. And why is the...
Is this your first time seeing a light novel, ma'am? Oh, they're the most popular of books nowadays.
Fine. One shouldn't judge a book by its...
Of course. Why don't you try this one? It's Outlander Brigade, When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Sand.
I heard that this book's author describes...
Now, I've only skimmed through a few pages, but will readers really accept this?
How about this?
Oh! That's the latest volume of...
Now that's a rather normal title length.
Yes, but... I don't like it that much. Madam?
Let me see. The dialogue flows quite well. Third eye of perception, illusory mirror, and so on. Are they...
I also thought those names were strange when I was reading them.
It's impossible to derive the meaning of these phrases in isolation. Also, or did the protagonist purposely create these strange names to disorient their foes? So there's no deeper purpose.
You're right. It's such a weird book. But you keep
Even the most popular book in Sumeru back then. Yes. A Bahumano researcher wrote it while the plot had many twists. The world building was fantastic. Even the sages back then believe they've allowed the people of Sumeru to become so uncivilized.
Tales of Shariar. Oh, wait. I mean, it is a book from 100 years ago.
Tales of Shariar is considered an antique now? Traveler, Kale, I'm going...
Madam, wait! Oh no. You asked me why I'm scared of Madame Farazan, right? It's because... I'm afraid of that ancient language she researches, because I can barely understand any of it. What if she uses ancient... Even so, what if researchers from 100 years ago like to use ancient...
else more interesting to do? Yoo-hoo! Found it!
Wow, you
I never thought this book would ever get sold.
All right, that's our teaching material secured. We also now know what to call this course.
Luckily, the language being used here isn't ancient at all.
As long as the writing is good, readers won't need any illustrations to worry not. I shall thoroughly explain the difficult section. After all this time, I wonder if Aaliyah and Aziz and... Sir, do you have the subsequent...
I don't...
Is that so? And here I thought I could finally read the end. If I'm to use it as a teaching material, it's better to start...
I don't have those...
Is this series really that popular?
No. It's not popular at all.
No demand? Impossible. Back then, I'd come across...
Seriously? No one told me that this book was...
Where did you get this from? Can you still
I'm afraid not. This book was sold together with a whole bunch of antique furniture. I didn't... Otherwise, the Matra would have come knocking. Wait, is this book actually worth a lot? It can't be, right?
That's impossible. No matter how strict the academia...
I do remember a passerby skimming through the book a few days ago.
He sighed? Why would he react like that? I'm sorry. Traveler? Kale? Why is there another misunderstanding between Aaliyah and Aziz? Also, why is there no mention of the Desert Gem at all? And a new character is introduced with no foreshadowing at all? Also, what are all these new names and terms? Is this really the Tales of Shahryar I know?
Well, that passerby reacted in much... It's Madar from the cafe over there. You know, the fellow. Since that's also a very old story, maybe he knows a...
Then let's go ask around at the cafe. Huh?
Been here all day. Still, none of the four of us have been interested in joining the Light Novel Society.
Another day, another empty room.
Excuse me? But are you Mada?
Yes! Are you here?
Well... sorry.
It's fine. I'm used to it, more or less. So, how can this terribly unpopular storyteller help you?
Do you know about Tales of Shahryar?
Huh? Tales of Shahryar? Why, I can barely remember the last time anyone talked about it. My master always talked about how incredibly popular that book used to be. However, I tried reciting...
Your master?
Yes, the one who taught me how to be a storyteller. He also said that this great-great-grandmaster, he wrote 4 volumes back then, and the reviews just got better and better. You couldn't find a single...
And then? What happened next?
Oh, it's hard to tell when it comes to trends. One day everyone, instead of writing a proper ending, this great-great-grandmaster kept trying to extend the story. To tap into popular trends, he added a lot of tropes.
How could that be? Then what...
In the end, there's no ending. The great-great-grandmaster tried to write a few more volumes, following whatever... He got so infuriated that he stopped writing altogether.
What? So there's no ending?
By that time, only... Anyway, my master probably exaggerated. how could a work... The only tangible thing my great-great-grandmaster left... He also left behind many theses from his research phase. When my master talked about... My master is a much better storyteller than me. Even when we're telling... But even he won't recite Tales of Shahryar due to its ever-changing writing style and its lack of an...
So, Antara's story is the one that lasted through...
Well, not even sages can definitively ascertain the quality of something like a story. In the end...
Only time?
Madame Farazan?
It's been 100 years. Perhaps some things I once believed to be great.
Yeah! Master, no matter how good those stories are, I can't improve my skills if I can't bring myself to read them in the first place. I think the best books for...
That is true. Readers' interest in trends of a time, what was popular 100 years ago, could be completely forgotten in modern times. And yet, if Tales of Shahryar hadn't chased after trends and instead stuck to its original style, it might have stood some chance of gaining renewed popularity. No.
Huh? Hard conversation.
I don't really get what you're talking about, but it does sound sensible. Looks like I also have to hang in there and tell Antara's story well.
How unseemly. I almost got carried away because of a single book. No, it's... Kale, you found a book that you liked at the book...
Yes, but...
Then we'll use that book as our teaching material. Now that I think about it, as for the academia, as long as we come up with an appropriate course name, we should be able to get away with this. My, it sounds like you've dealt with the academia before. Now then, let's return to the book vendor and... but if I wish to use it as Speaking of which, other than third eye of perception and illusory mirror, such things as... Even if it reminds me of my dark history, I still... Why do people use dark history to refer to awkward or embarrassing memory? If one of our learning objectives was researching linguistic changes over the past...
Oh, I can tell you what that's all about. Apparently in their youth, some people... But as they grew older, they started to become embarrassed by such memories.
Mata? You know, I suddenly have the urge...
Why so suddenly?
I knew it. There will always be people who love...
What now? She seems so busy. Master said there's no rush, but I know that he's been busy working on something at party. But if someone does, and if the Akad... Do you have some way to invite her over to Parties TI without... Okay, Madame Farazan!
Please, Madame Farazan, focus.
Yes. Why, that lad didn't make it very clear in his letter, now did he?
Yeah, that's right!
Wait. Opportunities for collaborative research. Also, there isn't much overlap between Madame Farazan's...
A fully automated irrigation...
A fully automated
Precisely. It's a system that I saw a similar mechanism while exploring a ruin in the rainforest.
A mechanism like that exists?
I found it 100 years ago, so it's only natural that you don't know about it.
But we can't prove its existence.
Fret not. I'll have Tainari write an official
proposal. I'll go inform my superiors now.
Sure. I'll be sure to needle. Phew. I think she bought it, even though this is our first meeting.
Wow! You made up that excuse on the spot, huh?
Who knows? It's been 100 years, so it wouldn't be...
Huh?
I'll let Tainari worry about whatever... If I'm right, the request he has in store for me won't be any...
Skyward! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
Strike a block!
Our bond is strong!
Dissipate!
Haste!
Scatter! Skyward!
Give me a moment to compose.
Our bond is strong!
curiosity deserves a reward. Let's play! Yeah! Here we go! Strike a pose! Let's play! Everyone hold hands! Yeah, yeah!
Time to go to work. Is that all you've got?
can get away. Brace yourselves. Our bond is strong. bond is strong. Here we go. Strike a pose! Let the world come on! Dissipate! I'll settle this!
The Temple of Wisdom. This way through the river.
Yahoo!
Our bond is strong. Yeah. Everyone hold hands. Committed to memory. Yeah. I wonder who this gift could be from. Find anything you like? Master, we're back! Huh? Where did he go?
You don't have to shout. I can hear you. Well, you got here much faster than I expected. I thought you'd have a lot more business to take care of.
Thanks to the Traveler, I was able to,
On to others?
we can discuss that later.
That's right.
A monster? Why is there a monster here?
Don't be scared, Kale. This is the mechanical life form the Traveler and I saved a while back. Its name is Karkata. It's the final work of a late junior of mine.
You mean Abatui? He must have been a genius to create one of such polished all. It's uncommon that a Spontamod researcher is able to create such an intricate machine. If he were... Something seems wrong here.
Karkata has been lying down like this since a few days. I've taken a few courses conducted by Spontamod before, so I've managed to perform. My knowledge can only prevent its condition from deteriorating any further.
Not necessarily. Mechanical life forms are created using techniques from alchemy, elemental science, and more. There are multiple modules here that influence each other. A simplistic knowledge of mechanisms will not serve here. You know that as well. Each mechanical life form is very different from the next. So even I cannot be sure if my understanding of mechanical life forms is going to be of any use to our little crab friend here.
Carcata.
Can you all go outside for a minute? I need a bit of space. Before I do a thorough check, everything we've just said is but conjecture.
All right. We're counting on you, Madame Farazan. We'll wait here till Farazan finishes her inspection. In the meantime, I'd like her past, huh? Quite a few people in the academia know about... I've told you before that she had disappeared for 100 years, right? From her perspective, her exact words...
That ruin was crawling with traps and coded inscriptions from wall to wall. I did all I could to decipher the code and deactivate the traps to escape the ruin, but I lost track of time and I ran out of pen and paper. In the end, I had to use stone shards to... Then, before I realized it, I ran out of space on the walls and floor. After that, my memory started to become fuzzy.
She doesn't remember anything else, including the location of the ruin, and how she finally... When she was found in the outskirts of Sumeru a few years ago, she looked exactly the same as she did 100 years prior. The academia speculates that she must have gotten trapped in an... And because of the ruin's special properties that halted her aging, she was able to use... Though she had finally broken free, 100 years had passed. In the end, even the academia had to rely on century-old records in the... Don't make that face. I'm not telling you this because I want to drum up sympathy. Rather, she sees that period of entrapment as an experimental, even after going through so much. She's due to changes over the years. What I want to say is that no matter what era we're in, Farazan is a true senior researcher, in every sense of the word. She has her own deep understanding of various ruins and machines. If there's a chance, you should talk about them with her. It'll definitely be helpful for your journey.
Master, Madame Farazan's done.
Oh, let's head over. With...
I never thought that I'd encounter a restitution module once again after 100 years. If my guess is correct, this mechanical life form has displayed attempts at self-sustenance before, right?
It used them for something else, but as far as its design...
I knew it. If I'm not wrong, Carcata's issue lies with its Abatui's modified this module extensively, but the core parts and design philosophy are very similar to the principles as I know them. The creators of the Ruins machine once tried to create a perpetual mechanism that could replace life or even surpass the restitution module as the result of one of their... It replicates the behavior of living things to achieve a self-repair function. However, the energy required in maintenance of the module... For example, a living thing's heart can deliver nutrients and blood to various organs. However, the bigger the living thing, the more... Once the heart is damaged, it'll be hard for that living thing to heal itself. And even the function of other... Even 100 years ago, I'd only seen it once before. Based on my current research, I'll need to swap out the damaged parts in the rest... But like I just said, the module is rare, even by the standards of ancient machines. Not only that, finding suitable parts would be like trying to find a single gear. One can only wonder...
I might have an idea. Abatui was, for a time...
You mean to say he found a restitution module in the desert?
But the desert's huge!
According to the Academia's records, no similar parts have been found in the
I do know that a Vahumana researcher formed an expedition team after...
Should we ask them if they've made an...
The chances are slim. But it's at least more effective than...
His name is Raid. I think he's stationed at...
Oh, you and Kale should probably... Besides, you still need to take...
Trouble from the academia?
I'll let Kale fill you in on the details.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Let's play!
I see everything! Find anything you like? Everyone hold hands!
Shower me with praise! All right, it's my turn. Come. Here we go.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? I see everything! Everyone hold hands!
Stand with me!
Let's play! Yeah! Think you can get away? Yeah! Grow, grow, grow! Brace yourselves!
Let my name echo in song! Our bond is strong!
Time for takeoff. I see everything! Everyone hold hands! Yeah!
It's all yours.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult. If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize. The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult. If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize. Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.